Hello and welcome to this Essential Oil Basics class, and I will just go straight into it and share my screen. Now, is it going to go sideways? Oh, it did. Oh, there we go, perfect. Right, so this is essentially the basics of using essential oils, and you can learn how to manage your health naturally. If you don't know me, I'm Alice, and I have been using doTERRA oils for around 4 years, and at the time my firstborn was 10 months old, which you can see from the left hand side. I got the oils for him to support his immune system as we were getting into the winter months where I knew we needed something to support the whole family naturally. And since then we've used them for a range of different things, but when we now have our second baby, I used it for fertility support during pregnancy, during the labour, and then I had a C-section, so I used it for the recovery from that as well. And I've used them on him since the day he was born. And again, a variety of different reasons. I've used them for support when breastfeeding as well. So the goals of this workshop is to empower you first and foremost. So you should feel empowered to take control of your health naturally and feel confident to use the oils for your own health, your happiness, and your happiness. And we'll go through the top 10 core essential oils and where to find more information and resources to help get started. So in this class, I will be covering the essential oils and where they come from, the purities and why they matter, the 3 main ways we use the essential oils, the top 10 core essential oils and what they are, the uses and benefits of each of them, and how to use them for your everyday health needs, and most importantly, how to get them into your life. So just take a minute to focus on what are your top health concerns. This might be just for yourself, or it might be some family members close to you that they might need help with. Maybe you've got children that have got some specific issues that the essential oils might help with. And for me at the time, it was the immune system help. But over time, I've more focused on my emotions, my energy levels, my nutrition. But this could be specific emotions like anxious feelings, sleep, weight loss, anything at all. Just have a little, make a note or make a mental note and just have a little think about how these could affect you and help you in your life. So we have choices. We obviously have the standard approach with the pharmaceuticals, and these manage symptoms. They have isolated synthetic ingredients and, of course, side effects, both known and unknown. You can use these alongside, and so you can obviously use the emotional use of the oils as well as the medication if you choose to, because we have these choices. So I choose only to use natural solutions as much as possible, because they address the body's needs and the root cause, supporting the body to get through what it needs to. So they are made from extracted from plants in the distillation process, and they're safe with no side effects. So the purity does matter. You may have come across essential oils in high street shops for maybe just £1. These are heavily adulterated, and 80% of these around the world are synthetic. They've been diluted with carrier oils, vegetable oils. They might be highly flammable because they've got alcohol in there. They're fragranced oils. so they're actually synthetic and completely far away from the actual plant that you're trying to get. So you can screenshot this again. You screenshot any of the presentation if you need to look back further in the information. So the most wonderful thing about doTERRA is you can trace back to their testing certificates. So each bottle will have a code on the bottom that you can just log in onto their source website and see the testing results and detailing how pure each oil is. So sourcing is really important, and it's one of my favourite things about doTERRA is they source the farmed plants from the countries that they originate from. So, for example, oregano originates and is sourced from Turkey, and that is because the weather and the climate and soil is perfect for that plant, and it will help it be the most potent and pure when it gets to us at home and using it for our health. One red flag from other brands is that all of the oils will say made in China, and being grown in a lab, made in a lab, or grown in a greenhouse, it's not going to have that immune system of the plant that's going to really benefit you when it gets to the bottle and in your home. So the co-impact sourcing principles, I won't go through it all, but these are just some benefits from their co-impact sourcing with the farmers and the community development, their labour conditions. So the farmers and the distillers all get on time fair payments as well. The 3 ways we can use essential oils is aromatically, topically, and internally. I must advise that doTERRA oils only for the internal use, and always check for the safety label on them. So please don't just go out and get a £1 cheap oils and start putting them in the water. They will have the opposite effect and will not help you. So aromatically, you can simply just smell from the lid or the bottle. You can put a drop in your palms and cover your nose and mouth directly from and then directly from the bottle. So you can put a diffuser to cleanse the air. You can support mood and emotions, help with sleep this way. Topically, you can put directly on the skin neat. It's always best to use the carrier oil anyway, just to get that more surface area on that part of the body you're targeting. And this is really good for supporting joints and muscles, and on the soles of feet for a fast way into the bloodstream. You can also apply to pulse points and reflex points. And then internally, you can use it in a capsule if you don't really like the taste, so an empty capsule. Under the tongue is a really fast way of getting into the bloodstream, or you can put it into a glass of water. So this is a really good way to support the digestive system, detoxing, immune support, and also good for oral care and hygiene. So meet the wellness wizards. So this is lemon, the cleanser. This is perfect for cleansing the body and cleansing your home. But I like to use this in a stain remover with some white vinegar. It's perfect for those sticky fingers, sticky residues, and cleaning your home. Tastes lovely, so it's great in your water with salads as well. And this is the oil of focus. Next up is the calmer, which is lavender. This calms the skin and the mind, and yeah, just calms everything down. So this one's a perfect one to diffuse overnight or into the evening. A great one to just smell from the bottle if everything's getting a bit crazy and you just need to slow down. And this one is perfect for sunburn. You just put it onto the sunburn with your cream, or if you're cooking, get a burn, just dab lavender on. Also good to make like a linen sprays with this one, and it's a very gentle one for babies as well. The refresher, so peppermint. The 1 drop of doTERRA's peppermint is equivalent to 28 cups of peppermint tea. It's a really powerful one, and it really clears the airways. I like to use this one definitely to cool the body down. For tension in the head, I don't really like to cook with it, but you can always do some baking if you really like minty snacks and desserts. This one's a perfect one to use in oral care, in mouthwash, or making toothpaste, and also a really good versatile one for any stomach issues and nausea or like cramping sort of thing. And a perfect one for cooling down after exercising. So I would just mention that peppermint is a really good one for shocking children. So when they're falling over all the time, getting hurt, you can just have peppermint on hand, dab it onto your hand and just rub it on the back of their neck, and it really calms them down quicker, I've found, and cools their body down when they're overeating and they're feeling unwell too. So tea tree, the purifier. This one is really good for itchy skin, any skin complaints. You can just dab it onto any like spots, put it into your hair for a natural pest deterrent, hair pest. And then I really like to use it for my chilblains, get really itchy toes sometimes. So put tea tree and sometimes pair it with lavender as well. Really good for things like ulcers and cold sores. And another one that's really good for cleaning as well. You just have that refresh, purifying skin. Oregano, this is a really good one to use in cooking. This is a destroyer because it's so powerful. It's maybe not one that you would use in your diffuser for a nice smell, but it is essential for immune support and just helping the body get through what it needs to. So this one I would use in what I call a death shot. So you just swish around some olive oil into your mouth, just so it doesn't burn your mouth, and it doesn't taste very nice, but it does the job. And you just put 1 drop of oregano into a shot glass of water and then chug it down like that. So this will just nip anything in the bud, like a scratchy throat. And that's always how things start for me, dry, scratchy throat. The oregano is the one for that. You can also put it onto the bottom of your feet, or your children's feet, but this one always must be diluted because it is a hot oil, and it's quite spicy, and you'll get a skin irritation if you don't dilute. You've got heavily dilution for children. You can always make it into a roller as well if you need to with any of these. You can dilute and have easy application like that. So obviously 1 drop is more than enough for most of these. And so when you're cooking with it, you wouldn't use a whole drop. You would only use a toothpick amount into your meals, and you can add it that way. Frankincense is the healer. This is the king of oils, and if you're not sure what oil to use, frankincense, if you use frankincense anyway, it will usually help you anyway because it's just so versatile. It's my #1 for scars and healing the skin, and it's also great for cell support. So if you take it internally, it just affects every cell in the body. It's an amazing oil, really good one for meditation, self-development. Good one to pair with lavender for sleep. And I've used this one every day for my C-section scars to help the healing process. Air. So air is the clearer, and this is the respiratory blend. This is perfect for just clearing the airways when you're getting congestion in the nose. You can add it into shower melts. So you can make these up like on the right and have these melt into the shower, and you have the aroma in the shower. These are amazing for exercising, just to clear the airways and get your breathing easier. Add if you have snorers in the house, then you can put this onto their chest or diffuse or both, just to help them clear their airways and help them breathe easier and get a good night's sleep. Zen Guest. This is the settler. This is a digestive blend, and this is anything in the stomach, stomach issues, so like bloating, overindulgence, stomach cramps, travel sickness, if you're going to the toilet too much or too little. It's an adaptogen, so it will adjust in the body to what you need. Soothes the digestive system and will help you whether you're going too much or too little to the toilet. And this is one that I don't use that often, but I like oregano. I'm so glad that it's there. My son gets travel sickness when he's not in our own car, so it's one that I carry with me all the time, and it's one that I've heard so much positive feedback about, where my customers and my clients try this oil, and within 20 minutes it has solved the issue that they're trying to sort. So definitely one to think about if you're suffering with any of these symptoms on the regular. On guard, this is the one that brought me to doTERRA, and so it's the protective blend, and this one protects your immune system on a daily basis, so you can use it in cleaning products. It's a really good one for that. Make a hand sanitizer. It's also really good for oral care. It's got the clove in there. It smells like Christmas in a bottle because it's got like cinnamon and orange and clove. You can make immune boosting snacks with it, like these orange apple slices with the on guard infused in them. This is a really good one for a sore throat, yeah, and it does actually taste nice. And you can put it onto your children's feet when they put their socks on in the morning or go to bed. Before they go to school is what I normally do. Deep blue. The deep blue is not an internal use blend. This is for topical use, and this is for any tension related. So any muscles, you can put it on sore knees, sore back, headaches. Really good for Epsom salt baths. Just adding 5 drops into the bath like that. Really versatile in muscle use. So of course we can combine the power. So you can combine lemon, lavender and peppermint to support seasonal threats. So if you've got like things like itchy eyes, coughing, sneezing, that sort of thing in certain times of year, so you can apply to your chest or breathing from palms, or add to a nasal inhaler, or even make a roller bottle and just roll that around your eyes. You can combine frankincense and lavender to soothe anxious feelings. You can use it in a diffuser, put in a veggie cap, or drops under the tongue, or even make another roller for anxious feelings. You can label them as well, depending on what sort of thing you're trying to help. And lastly, you can combine air and lavender for like a snoring roller. So you just add 10 drops of each to a roller and then apply to your chest before bed. You can also put that in the diffuser. This is just a video that I can send privately if you wish to watch it. It was just a bit about how oregano and tea tree can be used as a natural antibiotic. So if you'd like that, just let me know and I can send it over to you. Or if you are a customer already, it is in the VIP group on Facebook. So this is a really good blend to make up as soon as you get your starter kit. So this is a roller blend for everyone really. You can make it in diluted for kids, you can make a baby one and an adult one. So it's frankincense, lemon, oregano, on guard and tea tree. And just use those to make an absolute amazing serious immune support bomb. And you can also use this in veggie capsules and you just use that like you would anything. Take that 2 to 3 times a day and you can just use that every 3 or 4 hours sort of thing. You can diffuse this as well, but with the oregano it might not smell very good, but it's up to you. I have diffused it. Just use a little bit more lemon and on guard and tea tree and then just a few, maybe 1 or 2 drops of oregano. So this is just a little price per drop comparison. So some oils are more expensive per drop. So just to give you a slight example of what these solutions will cost you. So a restful night's sleep will cost you 36p in 2 drops of each. But then a natural antibiotic with 32p, which is 2 oregano and 2 tea tree. And then you can beat hay fever sniffles for 40p, and 2 lemon, lavender and peppermint. So you can screenshot any of these if you like. So how to get these oils into your home. So currently, at the moment, for the next few days, we've got the Family Essentials Kit, which is the 10 oils we've talked about in this recording. And that comes with the wild orange, that's £150.80. And they're all in 5ml bottles. And then there's the Home Essentials Kit, which is the same oils, 3 times the oil, so 15ml bottles with the 5ml deep blue, plus a diffuser as well. So twice the price for 3 times the amount of oil and diffuser. And then this also has free balance and free wild orange with it at the moment. If you're watching this later than November the 10th, 2025, just reach out and I'll let you know what the offer is if there is any offers at that time. And I'll send you the link. So with your starter kit, you will get the opportunity to take part in the 10-day on-demand training program. This fits into your daily schedule and you can access it at your own leisure. You can learn how to use all those oils, some tips and some recipes to make your first rollers, and a little first aid kit as well. Do let me know if you want to join the oil camp and I'll join with you to make sure you've got that extra support as you go through that. You also have free access to the VIP group. You've got WhatsApp group as well at the moment. So you've constantly got that support from other oil users and you can share your successes as well. And you've also got free ebooks if you've got specific problems like or want to learn more about information with use of pets or with children, pregnancy. There's a lovely perfume ebook. There's a lovely children's ebook as well. And you get 3-month free trial from the Wellness Library, which has tons of books all in one app and useful websites and links, of course. And which is great at the moment. We've got weekly customer Zoom calls, so you can jump on live and chat to all of us. And you've got continued education classes. These are all recorded as well, so you can catch up on any subjects that we go through. Like gut health, menopause, and yeah, so these are all live and recorded. And also included, there's so many other products, and when you get your starter kit, you have the opportunity to get 25% of all products for a year, and then your membership renews. And then you also get a new member induction, which is a one-to-one to go through your personal needs with me. And this can be whenever suits you. And this is a little bit more personal, so you can target your specific needs. And then you have access to our loyalty rewards program, which gets you 3 points, products and shipping, which we can also go through after you enroll. So if you didn't want a kit, you've also got the opportunity to get retail, which is a one-off, and most people don't really do, and it's most expensive because you're paying an extra 25% retail. That's just only if you want to use one oil, not replenish any vitamins. So, and then you've got wholesale. So if you only just wanted a few oils, you would just pay 24 customer account fee, or those below wholesale, which is if you get a kit, or you can make your own little kit, and then you won't have to pay the customer account fee. Thank you. You can follow me on this QR code if you're not already. If you did want to purchase any of the kits or the oils, do get in touch. If you're on YouTube watching this, I will put in the comments my link if you'd like to have a look there. Otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram, which is Alice Clark Nurtured Roots. I will try to put all my handles in the comments wherever I post this, so you can find me and contact me. You can message me whenever you like. If you have any questions, any concerns, I can let you know the latest deals as well if you're contacting me after the 10th of November. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you.